We're back in Elite Dangerous, and Granuale's had a couple of days to relax and enjoy this spaceport, but it's time to carry on our adventure. So let's see where we're at in conjunction to where we left off. So this was leg 3 of our trip, and let's pull up our courses here. So we started at Mammon. We went to Hillary Depot. And then we went to Amundsen Terminal and finally Attenborough's Watch. Now, these two are close together. So actually, that's our third leg right there. This is going to be our fourth leg. It's 714 light years, so it's a pretty short hop. Let's take a look at where we came from. So right now we're here at Attenborough's Watch. And we came from Carter Port. That's our home base. So we're currently 4,546 light years away from where we started. And just to keep that into perspective, we're going to be going to Colonia. And so we've got 17,820 light years to go. So we pretty much just started the trip. Let's go ahead. We set our course already, so we're ready to go. All right, so let's get out of here. Our course has been set, so we're ready to go. The only thing we need to do is take off. So let's get our crew warmed up and get out of here. What do you say? Departure handover?
Aye, aye, sir. Departure procedures initiating. Pre-launch diagnostic checks. All systems nominal. Crew, stand by for launch.
Okay. Powering engines.
Acknowledged. Power to shields.
Helm control.
Yes.
You now have the con. The ship is yours.
Understood. Launching now. Ascending to 30 meters.
Thrusters, now, please.
Intelligent thrusters initiating.
Take your time.
Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Carl Sagan. Handoff complete.
Sir, the ship is yours.
All right, it's ready to go. Let's line up our destination. Full impulse.
Full impulse.
Not an option.
Power to engines.
Transferring power to engine.
Boost engines.
Afterburners engaged.
Engage safety jump.
Jumping.
You have left the no-fire zone. This is traffic operations, signing off.
Scanning.
All right, I think I might do something a little bit different today. We'll see how it goes, but it's only 700 light years. That's not very far. That's only about maybe 8 or 9 jumps from here. And so I think I'm just going to explore on the way, and I'll record it. And if it gets too long, I'll cut some of it out. But we'll see if we can find something interesting. We got a nebula right in front of us. I don't know if we're going to reach it or not. But so let's just kind of explore it and see what kind of interesting things we might find. So first off, stop engines.
All stop.
All right, we're going to do a scan here. Yeah, it's already been scanned, so we don't have anything to scan. But we can take a look at the system. Open system map.
System map.
See what we have. So there was nothing to scan in here, except for these 4 stars. All right. Engage safety jump.
Frameshift drive engaging.
Pick up a little fuel.
Scanning now.
%75%.
75%.
Full impulse.
Full impulse.
Stop engines.
Affirmative. Slowing to a full stop.
All right, so let's see what we got in this system. 21%. So we've got, oh my goodness, there's 38 bodies in this system, of which we've only scanned 4, which would be the stars. So we've got a little bit of work cut out for us here. I'll start scanning. If it gets too tedious, I'll cut some of it out, and then we'll move on. See what kind of planets we got in this system. So far, nothing too interesting. That's bright orange. Occasionally, our moon will look like that, bright orange. That's more of the atmosphere. Smoke, probably. Right, another high metal content world. Class 2 gas giant. Nice ring on that one. Like the striations. Look at the canyons on that one. Alright, an icy body. That looks like an interesting planet. Look at the rings. Really nice. I like that.
System scan complete.
Cool. That's it. We got all 38. All right. Full impulse.
Maximum impulse. Engaged.
Isn't that pretty? A couple and 3 nebulas out there.
3, 2,
Engaging exit protocols.
Scanning now.
3/4 impulse.
3/4 impulse. Engaging.
fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Full impulse.
Full impulse.
Stop engines.
Stop all thrusters.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. We've got 10 bodies in here to scan, of which we've got 2, which are the stars. There's one of them.
The vast majority of your race moves from cradle to grave without achieving anything significant. And I don't see you being an exception.
Well, thank you. This one's interesting. It's a gas giant with water-based life. Interesting. We may have to take a look at that. Okay, high metal content world. So you get, after a while, you get to where you can tell what kind of world you're looking at. High metal. Oh, this one's a little different. It's a rocky ice world. Look, it's got some canyons on it. We get interested with canyons because you can go down there and fly through the canyons with your ships. Do a little canyon run. Little canyon running.
System scan complete.
All right, 100%. Open system map.
Displaying map.
Okay, that gas giant there had water-based life. Now, obviously, it's everything out in this area is going to already have been first discovered and also mapped by somebody else. And that's not necessarily true, because I just made a trip out about 5,000 light years with a different ship and back to the bubble. And when I got back, there were about 4 areas that I was the first to have discovered. So you can still discover new things out here. It's just that we're on what we call the highway between the bubble and Colonia, which means it's well traveled. And the chances of you finding something that hasn't been already discovered are kind of, well, they're not rare, but they don't happen as much as you might think. So let's mark this one, and I'm going to go scan it. I'm going to do a full planet scan. Coming into the planet now. As soon as we get in within scanning range, we'll take a look at it. It's pretty good size. This may take a few probes to scan. Stop engines.
Affirmative. Slowing to a full engine stop.
Okay, let's see what happens here. Alright, let's pop one in the center. And then we'll pop one up there. One down there. Let's see. We've got 21 probes. I have to get it within 21 probes to get my bonus. Now, I've told you before, I don't really care about the bonus. It isn't that much money. So, and, you know, it's not terribly hard, but you got to decide to hit right in the right spot. So, let's see if we can see what's on the backside. Those are the ones that hit the backside of the planet. So it gives you an indication where I need to shoot. So let's take... Now, we went way out there to get on the other side of the planet. If we go right in here, we should get to the side a little bit. So let's do that. Not quite so far. So now we're hitting on the front side.
Is scanned by 50%.
Hey, we're 50% done already. With 8 scans that have impacted. There's 9. There's 10 should be. Okay, we're at 71%. There's the back. There's the front. So if we kind of pick someplace in between here. Let's do something like that, and then maybe down here where there's an empty spot, trying to get kind of front and a little bit back, maybe over here.
You're welcome.
And then down here. Okay, we got full coverage on the front on that one. See how the rest of these 3 do. That one hit there. It's not going to quite do as well as that first one. That one went a little bit further into the backside. That one got pretty close to full coverage. But that's okay because we want to cover that back end too. Okay. So now let's try to get a little bit more of the back. We're 83%. If you see where we're at on the back, if I go this way out here a little ways, that should pop it maybe right there, and then same way down here, up there, trying to reach that backside. We're looking at the backside right now, so let's see how that does. A little bit further to the back. Doesn't have to be completely covered to get 100%. We've still got... Alright, we're almost at 90%. We still have, what, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21? We got 4 more shots to take. Let's see on the front. I can't do too much better on the front. But let's see if we can get a little bit better on the back. Let's see how far we can go till it tells us we miss. That's pretty far, actually. Okay, there we miss. Let's pop one that way and see what it does. This is a big planet. Okay, we are still looking at the back side. That got it. 1 shot.
Complete.
Sweet. All right. Now, let's go in system map. Open system map.
Opening map.
All right, we're going to take a closer look at that now with all the stuff that we found out. It's a gas giant with water-based life. This is primarily hydrogen and helium-based atmosphere gas giant, but not far below the surface exists life based in the water cloud layer just below the atmospheric surface. The chemistry of this gaseous region is far from equilibrium, with a surprising excess of oxygen and many carbon-based compounds, giving it some vivid colors. As with many such gaseous living systems, it is underpinned by vast quantities of free-floating radioplankton. Tiny carbon-based algae each retaining a small quantity of liquid water, extracting their energy from the intense radiation flux. So I've mapped this, and that's the information that we have as far as what's on this planet. It'll give us the gravity is 8.12. That's fairly high gravity. That's pretty high. The I think about a little over 10 G is the most gravity that I have landed on safely. And I just got kind of lucky on that. We lost a lot of ships on that one. We found a planet on distant worlds that was over 10 G. And, of course, we all had to land on it. And we lost a lot of ships on it, but quite a few of us landed as well. Some of us actually landed fine and lost the ship on the taking off. Landing is one thing, taking off is another. It takes skill to do either one. So that was pretty interesting. It's kind of nice to find something a little bit unusual. Now, it is just a gas giant, but it's still kind of fun. Find something different. Full impulse.
Full impulse.
Take a little bit of a peek at the space we're traveling in right at the moment. Quite a few nebulas out there. And then let's plot our course again. I think we lost our course. No, we didn't, actually. It's still there. Left panel. Let's see if we can get back on our course. That's it right there. That's our next jump. Left panel. Engage safety jump.
Preparing for jump.
Drive charging.
Course adjustment.
2,
Engaged. Exit protocols engaged.
A neutron star.
Scanning now.
Cool beans. All right. Interesting. Now you can suck fuel from this and get a big boost. If I took fuel from this star, I would be able to jump 4 times farther than I could normally. Pretty sweet, huh? All right, let's kind of go around that for now. I'm not using neutron stars, so I don't need to scoop fuel from it. Let's take a look, see what we got. That's a pretty blue. High middle. Now it's getting the light from the star, so that's why it's a lot brighter and bluer. Because it's getting light from that bright little booger there. Let's see what this looks like from space. That's very unusual looking. Look around, see what else we got. Full impulse.
Maximum impulse engaging.
Engage safety jump.
Jumping.
Frameshift drive charging.
Scanning area.
50%.
50%.
Fuel syncing.
Humans have always suggested that gaining knowledge by observation alone won't cut it for them. Their uniqueness for interfering with the course of nature has been apparent since their very beginnings. Pushing along, accelerating their evolution much faster than nature intended. Motivated by self-preservation, a survival instinct in its purest and most primitive form. They knowingly destroy everything around them.
All right, we're getting very close to that nebula. That last jump really cut it closer to the nebula, didn't it? That last jump really brought us pretty darn close. Full impulse.
Maximum impulse. Engaged.
Engage safety jump.
Jumping.
It's going to open up the heat panels. It's charging up the engine and it gets hot, so it opens up those panels to vent the heat.
Leaving system.
We have arrived at our destination. And there's a shot of our nebula. We finally made it. I love the colors. They're beautiful. What a beautiful nebula. Right, I don't want to go into these rings too fast. Half impulse. Half impulse.
Half impulse. Engaged.
Well, we've certainly seen our share of asteroid bases on this trip. Disengage.
Disengaging.
Delay off Romeo Alpha. We've prepared a landing pad for your arrival, Commander. Welcome to our station.
Stop engines.
Affirmative. Slowing to a full engine stop.
Number 1, take us in.
Acknowledged. Commencing docking sequence. Helm control.
Standing by.
The ship is yours to dock.
Thanks.
1/4 impulse.
1/4 impulse.
Permission clear for automated approach, Commander.
I'm under no illusion, Commander. Vous aboyez et j'obéis. I'm here to carry out orders when you bark them. You're just expecting me to push buttons. That I can do.
Power to shields. Gear is down.
Landing thrusters?
Readying landing thrusters. The Eagle has landed. Handoff complete. You're welcome.
Very good.
Captain.
Captain, the ship is yours.
Docking restraints engaged. Welcome to our starport, Commander.
All right, well, here we are. Observation Post Epsilon. This is the fourth leg of our little journey here. And with a little bit of exploration, we found a couple of interesting sites, and we saw a beautiful nebula. So it's been a very worthwhile short trip of 700 some light years. And even so, out in space, it's good to see some civilization, even if it's an asteroid base and nothing extra special. Although if you think about it, it's pretty damn special having a base cleared out of an asteroid and just waiting the heck out here in nowhere. So we're going to go ahead and end our fourth leg right here. We're going to take a little time off, and when we come back, we will continue on to Colonia. I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you next time.